Now, it could be very difficult to witness a narcissistic person act, and the key word is act, very charming and loving and kind and considerate of other people. Meanwhile, they are so abusive and hostile and aggressive towards you. This can leave you feeling shame, guilt. You can have feelings of inadequacy, like maybe the abuse is your fault. And you might be wondering, is there something you can do to gain that act, because it is an act, of consideration, that act of respect from narcissists? Well, come to find out, there is a way that you can get that. And I'm going to share it with you. Let's explore it together. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. I am available for one-on-one support down in the description box. You can find access to my calendar for one-on-one appointments. This Sunday, I'm teaching an online class in person to help you understand narcissistic abuse, heal from narcissistic abuse, and make sure you never get wrapped up in these relationships again. Now, we're talking about witnessing narcissistic people act. There's that key word again. That word's going to keep popping up in this conversation. Act. So get used to it, because that's what they do. So they act so kind and considerate of other people. They're so mean to you. How do you get them to act that way towards you? Well, the way to do this is to, first of all, take an honest assessment of the types of people, and there's only two types of people that narcissists act considerate towards. Okay? As of right now, you're not one of them, and we'll get there. We'll talk about why in just a moment. But let's look at the first two, the only two. We'll start with number one. Number one kind of gets the act of respect, care, and consideration, but not really. It's kind of iffy. This person is the classic enabler. Yeah, an enabler in a narcissistic person's life. This is the person that eats all their nonsense and takes it down and is okay with it. This is a person that unconditionally accepts all their abusive, name-calling, yelling, screaming, aggressive, lying, cheating, whatever. Who is this person, by the way? Well, this could be the narcissist mom. Who knows? You know, the classic mom of the terror of the neighborhood. And even though the terror goes out robbing homes, comes running and hiding behind the leg of mommy, and mommy says, "My child's innocent." That's the classic enabler. Narcissists typically have kind of an iffy amount of respect for these individuals, okay? And you're not that. You're not an enabler. That's why you're out of the relationship, right? You're not going to sit and eat their turd sandwiches all day. You're done. And so you're definitely not going to get that little itty-bitty tiny bit of respect and care from a narcissist, because you're out. You've had enough. Let's look at the other type of person. The other type of person that receives the act of kindness and care and concern would be a complete stranger. And maybe not even a complete stranger. A stranger can be qualified as a person the narcissist really doesn't know. So they can see somebody once every 2 months, kind of on a consecutive, meeting, but still not really know them. The idea here, the principle, what I'm trying to get at is they just don't know them. This is where you're going to see narcissists act kind, caring, and considerate, and charming, is when a person is somewhat a stranger. Why? Because the narcissist doesn't really know them, doesn't know what they have to offer, doesn't know what the person is capable of. And as a result, a narcissistic person really has nothing to go off of. And so a narcissistic person may choose to just act kind and considerate and loving in hopes that maybe they can get something, or in hopes that I don't want to rub this person the wrong way because I don't know them. All right, so where does this leave you? How do you get that now that you know the two types? Well, you don't want to be an enabler. You know that. The only other option for you is to become a stranger. Yep. You've got to become somebody that they don't know. And now this gets into the territory of going no contact, detaching, getting away from them, even if it's your family, even if it's your friends, even if whoever. You cut the ties, you cut the contact long enough. And it may take 5 years, it may take 7, it may take 10 years, but you become a stranger. As you build your new life up, new circle of friends, new job, new career, new ambitions, you become a stranger. And now when you come across those narcissistic people, they have no choice. They have nothing on you because they don't even know you. They don't know what you're into. They don't even know what you're capable of. They have no choice but to act considerate of you. Now, there is a cost to this. What's the cost, Kevin? Well, the cost is you forfeit the relationship you want with them. You want an intimate, loving relationship, the way in which you think a family should love people? No, you're not going to get that. You forfeit that in exchange to become a stranger. That's the pain of healing from narcissistic abuse. The pain is forfeiting the relationship that you want in order to get the respect that you deserve. Because unfortunately, with narcissists and narcissism in this world, you can't have both of those. You forfeit the relationship you want, the intimacy you want, to gain the respect that you deserve, which means you're a stranger. I want to talk with you more in depth about the pain that it cost, the pain that you're going through. And so I've put together a video for you right here. I want you to watch this. This talks about what the pain really is and how to understand the pain that you're dealing with as you separate from narcissists. Watch this video. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We.